Once it's in your mind, it's infectious. So fight for your life and reject it. You better give me space, I'm protective. My adrenaline spikes when I'm threatened. And if you stay in my way, I'm aggressive. Cause when there's no exit, I'll kill when I'm desperate.
And yes, we are back. Welcome to Change the Cheddar here on the Golden Octagon. My name is Matt, for those of you that don't know. And our goal of tonight's stream is to, look at some UFC fights, look at some weigh-ins, give you my picks and predictions, how I think the fights will go tomorrow. And at the end of the show, give you my personal bets and parlays, and hopefully turn some change into some cheddar, baby. Let's get some cheddar this weekend. Our goal is actually to turn $10 into $100 or more, and we have done it a few times this year already. So hopefully we can pick back up on it. These past few weeks have been kind of bad to us. Hopefully the gambling gods have decided they want to let us win again this weekend, because personally I am a little bit more confident on these fights than I should be. So we'll get into it. But before we do, let's shout out the chat real quick. And also, I should let you guys know, chance to win free UFC cards at the end of the show for our members, for the members only Predict the Fight game. So if you would like to become a member, I'll show you how to do that then. So up first, we got Daniel Aker in here. What's going on, Daniel? Appreciate you stopping by tonight, brother. We got Edgar Hernandez in here. Vamos. What's going on, Edgar? Appreciate you stopping by, brother. We got Cujo Mac. I'm new here. Well, I appreciate you stopping by, and hopefully the chat welcomes you with open arms, because the chat is what's up. Time to make some money. Hopefully, Tim, as I said, these past few weeks not treating us well. We got robbed last weekend. We got robbed. Mr. Matt looking slick in that new jersey. I appreciate it, Austin. Yeah, I got the Miami jersey here. It was pretty dope. I had ordered it right before the coupon code came out, so I would have used it for this, but I end up getting 2 mega boxes instead. Jay Wolf in here. What's going on, Jay Wolf? Appreciate you stopping by tonight, brother. And nice jersey from Edgar. Appreciate it, man. Better late than never. Lush, I was worried, brother. I was like, you know what? Lush is usually in here. Like, he usually has a comment. But hey, we just now started. It's all good, Lush. It's all good. What's up, Cujo? Glad you're here, boss. Okay, Cujo getting the welcomes in here. So without any further ado, what I do is I go through every single fight, prelims to main card, give you my picks and predictions on them, and then at the end of the show, give you my my personal bets, parlays, things that I have, and then for the members exclusively, show you the cards that you can win this week for the members exclusive Predict the Fight game. So with that being said, okay, we got some, damn, y'all are going crazy in the chat. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay, that's where we were at. Is the jersey stitched? Yeah, Lush. It's really nice, dude. It's got patches on it. In my opinion, probably worth the 120 that it is. It's probably one of the nicer jerseys that I've got. Like, nothing's printed on it yet. Like, everything stitched. It's got like the 299 here. It's got like Miami stitched on the back. Yeah, that's all stitched. Everything's stitched, man. It's pretty nice. Yeah, got you. Evening, fellas, from that tangy sack. Thank you, and welcome, Cujo. All right, y'all. So let's get into it. Get into the first fight of the night. So thankfully, MMA Junkie wants to help us out and upload their photos today. So first fight of the night going to be none other than Mick Parkin taking on Muhammad the Motor Usman. If you watched the podcast earlier in the week, I was heavy on Mick Parkin, and D Rose was, pretty confident on Muhammad the Motor Usman. And I was really waiting on this right here before I put any bets on it. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, hell yeah, we in here. Look how much bigger Mick Parkin is than Muhammad Usman. I think, like, the way the Usman wins is muscling his opponents. And Mick Parkin's just the much bigger guy. I don't think like that Mo Usman is going to be able to control him up against the cage. I don't think he's going to be able to get Mick Parkin down. I think this will probably take place on the feet of the entire 15 minutes that this fight is going on. I don't think either one of these fights, I don't think either one of these fighters finish each other because both fighters are very tough here. Usman doesn't really like to get hit, and when we have seen him kind of get cracked, he kind of shies away. He didn't get finished, but still didn't look too fantastic. But that being said, I am sticking with my pick heavy as I was earlier in the week. Give me Mick Parkin to win this fight via decision, and hopefully be the first fight of the night that'll have D Rose eating Bean Boozled this week. So let's go back, see if you guys got anything to say, and we'll move on to the next one. Lush saying going to get it 100%. Yeah, it's probably worth it, dude. It's probably worth it, especially if it's basically free. Nice jersey. Appreciate you, LA. Appreciate you, Cujo. Let's see what up, Yule. What up, Yule? I think he's saying what up, y'all. Good luck, Matt. Win that cheddar. Hopefully, brother. Hopefully, Manny. Appreciate you stopping by. All right, so nothing on the first fight from y'all. So we'll move on to the next one, which is Andre Lima taking on Igor Severino or Igor da Silva Severino. I don't know which one whichever one it is. It is both UFC newcomers here, and I have to be honest, y'all, I don't have a strong lean here either way. This is basically a contender series fight, in my opinion. I really don't feel confident putting my money on it. The way these two fighters go is the fighter with the hat on, Andre Lima, is a smart fighter. He's going to keep his distance. He's going to stay at range as much as he can and try to win the fight via decision. As where the other guy that he's fighting, Igor Severino, is the exact opposite. He's going to go forward, be in your face, and try to blast you every second that he gets, because I don't believe he's ever won a decision. I believe he has all finishes. Both fighters are undefeated. Severino is I believe 8-0, and Andre Lima is 7-0. Let me pull up the odds here because I should have done that from the beginning because I'm an idiot. Here we go. So let's see. I should let y'all know. So my first pick was Mick Parkin minus 142, but I like Mick Parkin 3 or decision at plus 125. Yeah. So with that being said, this one right here, Andre Lima minus 162, your favorite, the one that should stay at distance and win the fight as much as he can, and Igor da Silva or Igor Severino, the guy is the dog, plus 136, is going to try to walk forward and just try to crush Lima every bit that he gets. As I said, never won a decision. I don't feel confident here. Not going to be putting my money on it, but give me Andre Lima to win this fight via decision. Yeah, I don't feel great about that one. Oh, what an odd weigh-in picture. All right, let's see if you. All right, nothing on that one. We'll move on to the next one. Up next, we do have Daira Zelikova. I believe that's how it is. Zelikova. I don't know. She is a UFC newcomer up there, looking jacked. She is taking on Montserrat Rendon. Yeah, the way I described this fight earlier in the week is a way lower, or actually, let me give you the odds for this real quick. Daira is minus 215. Montserrat Rendon plus 180. The way I described this earlier in the week is basically Izzy versus Paulo Costa, just a way lower level. I'm kind of interested to see how Daira looks in the UFC, because she does look pretty solid in her regional scene. She's got solid striking skills in and out. She's quick and fast and shit. She might even tag Montserrat Rendon up bad this weekend. But women's MMA, you never really know. Not many women's MMA, not many, of course, not many women's fighters have that one-hitter quitter, if you will, aside from like Denise Gomes, Jessica Andrade. This girl's kind of like a point fighter, but she could probably put it on Montserrat Rendon enough to get like a standing TKO, and it's just something like that. But probably once again won't be putting my money on it this weekend. But give me Daira Zelikova to win this fight via decision. And if you do want to bet that, her to win this fight via decision is plus 130. Yeah, not really any meat on the bone. Yeah, I probably wouldn't bet on that fight. Anyway, let's move on to the next one. Going to be an interesting one. I see a lot of people on this one, and I don't feel too hot about it either way. Lush saying, just ordered my jersey, boys. LFG. Congratulations, Lush. They have pretty quick shipping. I think they ship from maybe Ohio. So I had mine in like 2 or 3 days. Yeah, it's pretty nice. So yeah, moving on. We do have Steve Nguyen taking on Jarno Aarons. This was one I was on Steve Nguyen, I believe, earlier in the week. Lush, you might have to help me out. I believe I was on Steve Nguyen earlier in the week, but I probably wasn't too confident on it. But I just don't think Jarno Aarons is the best fighter, to be honest. But I don't know. Something about this fight tells me Jarno Aarons is probably going to end up just knocking out Steve Nguyen. I don't know why. Maybe he's just a UFC veteran. I don't believe I have this in any bets this weekend. I don't want to pick flip because whenever I've pick flipped, I've been wrong this year. Just ask Lush, not good on pick flips. So I am going to stick with my pick in Steve Nguyen to win this fight via decision, but I'm not going to be betting on it because just something tells me that Jarno Aarons is going to end up knocking out Steve Nguyen this weekend. So we'll move on to the next one. So, let's see. Yeah, that's what I thought, Lush. That's what I thought. I don't feel great about it either way, but I don't have any bets, so it is what it is. Moving on, we do have Cody Gibson taking on Miles Miles, I think it's El Chapo or Chapa, one of the two. Miles Johns. Yeah, interesting fight here. I think when I saw Cody Gibson earlier, I don't know if it impressed me or it scared me a little bit because he looks like he's really sucked in, but also he's in really decent shape. Like, I don't know if I could compare it to maybe like a Brian Battle. Like, this is the absolute most that he can get sucked out and still be healthy is Cody Gibson right here. I believe he had a dialed perfect weight cut, got right where he needed to be, and then start rehydrating. On the other hand, Miles Johns doesn't look too great up there. I believe he was taking this fight on short notice too, so he's pretty sunk in. But Miles El Chapo Johns is pretty solid fighter. Yeah, pretty solid fighter. I'm just going to leave it at that. His issue is I feel like he runs out of gas when he's striking. As where most fighters run out of gas when they're wrestling, Miles Johns will have 3-round wrestling cardio and can go 3 rounds. But if you make him strike for 3 rounds, he seems to run out of gas. And Cody Gibson here, being the taller fighter, the fighter that's going to be at range a lot more, going to pick and poke at Miles Johns. I think this is, I don't know here. What is odds? I didn't give y'all Jarno Aarons. This is Steve Nguyen. I'm not betting it anyway. Anyway, Steve Nguyen minus 162, Jarno Aarons plus 136. Anyway, this current fight is Miles Johns minus 142, Cody Gibson plus 120. So Cody Gibson is the dog. And I personally think that he wins this fight 8 times out of 10. If he doesn't get clipped with a big Miles Johns overhand or hook, I believe Cody Gibson wins this fight every time outside of that. So give me Cody Gibson to win this fight via decision. And if you would like to bet Cody Gibson via decision, it is plus 250. And that is personally how I think this fight goes. So we'll get the next one pulled up, which one of my personal favorite ones, and we'll see what y'all got to say. Like 0-5 when you pick flip. Terrible. Shouldn't do it. All right, so up next we do have Juicy J, Julian Erosa. He is going to be taking on Ricardo Ramos. And this is another one here. I think that I was kind of iffy with it earlier in the week, but the more that the weeks went on, and after seeing the weigh-ins, I'm glad I picked Julian Erosa here, because I think the more I thought about it, I was like, man, Julian Erosa just been getting knocked out. But I don't think Ricardo Ramos knocks him out. The only way he's knocking people out is this damn spinning back elbow, and I don't I think I don't know if he can get his elbow up that high to hit Julian Erosa. I don't know, possibly. Julian Erosa does have a solid size advantage. Once again, I do like his in and out movement. I think he's going to stay at range and win every single bit of this fight, as long as it doesn't involve anything on the ground or a up close power shot. Because Ricardo Ramos, I believe, is probably better on the ground and has more power. So aside from that, give me Julian Erosa to win this fight via decision. Julian Erosa is a plus 138 dog. Ricardo Ramos minus 164, the favorite. If you wanted to bet Ricardo Ramos, I'm sorry, Julian Erosa by points, it is plus 500. Julian Erosa, 3 or decision. So to just start round 3 and him win, it is plus 320, and I also don't mind that as well. So give me Juicy J, Julian Erosa, to win this fight via decision. But that third round, Ricardo Ramos, I just feel like maybe might gas a little bit. And round 3 against Juicy J, he could lock a sub up on you. So I like that 3 or decision for Julian Erosa this weekend at plus 320. So we'll move on to the next one. Y'all got nothing to say? Fair enough. We've got Trey Ogden taking on Kurt Holloway. There we go. Got a solid load there. And both fighters size up really well. I was on Trey Ogden earlier in the week. I'm going to stay here, but I'm not confident. I guess I never really thought Trey Ogden was fantastic. I just feel like he just does enough to win. And maybe a person that just wants it a little bit more might be able to beat out Trey Ogden. And, Kurt Holloway, a little bit older now. I think he knows that if he's going to be in the UFC and make a run, it has to be now. He's obviously been in the UFC before. This is his second stint. But, I believe that he wants to come in here and make a statement. So this is going to be a close fight. I'm still going to go Trey Ogden to win this fight via decision. But, man, I don't know how much I like it, to be honest. Currently odds for this plus 120 for Kurt Holloway, minus 142 for Trey Ogden. Trey Ogden to win this fight via decision is plus 150. Kurt Holloway by points, plus 460. Yeah, if you're on Kurt Holloway's side, I don't blame you here this week. I think it's a solid shot, but I'm going Trey Ogden via decision. So up next, we do have Luis Pagelo taking on Fernando El Violente Padilla, one of my favorite new Mexican fighters in the UFC. He is an absolute animal, but this fight should be interesting. This is probably the ones that how do I say this? I'm confident in Fernando Padilla. I just don't know how. I think Fernando Padilla finishes Luis Pagelo. I just don't think it's in the first round. I do think it is in round 2 or 3. And if you just look back at Fernando Padilla's fights, he does have a few submissions on his record. So I think round 1 is going to be sketchy. I truly do. I mean, I want to say he's a Peruvian boxer, so he's got solid hands. And I think round 1, Padilla might find out that, maybe this dude's a little bit more than I want to deal with on the feet. And I'm thinking Fernando Padilla maybe does something to get Pagelo down and get the round 2 or round 3 submission. I don't know why. I do have it in the crazy change to Cheddar that we're going to hopefully win this weekend. Yeah, but give me Fernando Padilla round 2 submission over Luis Pagelo here. And it's currently odds for this minus 164 for Fernando Padilla and plus 138 for Luis Pagelo. As I said, the round 2, round 3 sub for Fernando Padilla, plus 1,200. I don't mind it. But if you like Fernando Padilla by points, plus 270. Fernando Padilla knockout, plus 280. Fernando Padilla just by sub is plus 550. And once again, he does have a few of them. But give me Fernando Padilla to finish Luis Pajeo this weekend or tomorrow night. So we'll get that one pulled up and see if you guys got anything to say here. And yeah, Mexico sub. Yeah, hopefully, brother. I don't mind it. Anyway, we do have Billy Quarantillo. Look how shredded Billy Q is up there at 145 too. Seems like cut, ready to go this weekend. He is going to be taking on Yusuf Salah, y'all. And this fight has switched. Yusuf Salah is the favorite now. And I guess D Rose had a point earlier in the week, that I said I wasn't that confident on it. I end up going Billy Q just because, he's been in the UFC this whole time and didn't get cut or anything like that. But man, this line, the way that it's dropped, kind of has me scared because I know a lot of people on Yusuf Salah this week. But I think what D-Rose said earlier in the week, kind of sticking with me, is that the short notice fight, unless Yusuf was literally training for a fight, how ready is he going to be to step in here on short notice to take on the cardio machine that is Billy Quarantillo? So I just don't know. I guess I don't understand the huge line movement. I'm still on, I guess, now the underdog. Minus 106 for Billy Q, minus 114 for Yusuf Salah. Give me Billy Q to win this fight via decision, and that is plus 180. Billy Q gets it done this weekend, at least hopefully. We got my personal main event up next. All right. So up next, we do have Cameron Simon taking on. We have Peyton Talbot up there, and he was up there for a few minutes, like flexing. He is in shape, ready to go. And when they were staring off, he was asking Cameron Simon if he was ready to go to war, if he was ready to go to deep water. Peyton Talbot just has this thing about him that he just knows. Women of the year, apparently. Yeah. He just knows. I feel it. Peyton Talbot is a problem at 135. And until a person is able to ground him, dog him, and just wrestle him for 3 rounds, I believe that he's just going to continue to do what he's been doing to these fighters. So the way I personally see this fight going is round 1 is going to be close, back and forth. No. Cameron Simon is probably going to win round 1 just due to the volume that he is probably going to land on Peyton Talbot, because Peyton Talbot does start off a little bit slow. But once that round 2 starts and, Peyton Talbot's, got a good feeling for what Cameron Simon's going to do, that's when he kicks it into overdrive and he's in your face and he's talking to you, not like he could be talking shit to you, but he just starts talking and just throwing punches and that didn't hurt. You ain't going to get me down. Are you tired yet? He's just not quite a Kevin Holland, but there's antagonizing his opponent. And I believe the more that goes on, the more Cameron Simon is going to realize that his punches isn't doing what they do to a lot of other fighters, and he's going to start to shoot. And once he starts to shoot, it's going to be over. Give me Peyton Talbot to submit Cameron Simon in the 3rd round this weekend. So currently, odds for this are plus 118 for Cameron Simon, minus 144 for Peyton Talbot. The Peyton Talbot round 2, round 3 sub props are plus 1,600, and I personally like it. If you wanted Peyton Talbot 3 or decision, I don't hate that either. Plus 140. Either way, plus money. One's a lot more plus money than the other one. But give me Peyton Talbot, round 3 sub over Cameron Simon. Get that pulled up, and we'll move on to the next one. All right. Nothing. So we have AJ Dobson not looking the greatest up there, huh? Yeah. I guess I feel like I don't understand. Yeah, I guess he just doesn't look great up there, as where Edmund Shabazian is up there and he is shredded. He is cut Like there's a big muscle definition in the two of this. And Edmund, clearly the taller fighter, going to be see. Here's the thing. If this fight is on the feet, I have no problem saying Edmund Shabazian is going to win this fight. Currently, odds for this minus 205 Edmund Shabazian plus 164 AJ Dobson. If this fight is on the feet the whole time, I like Edmund Shabazian to win this fight via points or by decision plus 310. I like it. Here's the thing, and maybe this just D-Rose just said some stuff to me. It's just like, can you really trust Edmund Shabazian to not just get taken down? Because I feel like AJ Dotson's not a wrestler, but the path to victory is there. And he's a Mark Coleman trained fighter, I believe, trains at the Hammer House. And I just feel like if they have any solid type of game plan, it would be go in here, take down Edmund Shabazian because he's a bad wrestler and he can't get up. But if you look who's done that to Edmund, it's been, pretty solid fighters, fighters that he wasn't ready to fight yet. I believe this is a solid matchup for Edmund currently. So give me Edmund Shabazian to win this fight via decision. Yeah, I'm doing it. Edmund decision plus 310. I'll take it. Co-main event of the evening, we do have the bad man, Justin Tafa, and he is going to be taking on Carl Williams. And I was interested in the size earlier in the week. I couldn't wait to see the face-off, and damn, I'm happy again. Look at the size that Carl Williams has on Justin Tafa here. I guess I just expected, I don't know. I expected Tafa to be built like a punch bug. And when I see him stand next to Carl Williams, he's not as big as I thought he was going to be, or at least Carl Williams is getting bigger at heavyweight. I don't know what it is, but yeah, I'm going to keep this one short and sweet. Give me Carl Williams to wrestle fuck Justin Tafa for 3 rounds. Doesn't care that the crowd's booing at all. There will be no crowd. It's in the Apex. So give me Carl Williams to win this fight via decision. Carl Williams to win this fight via decision is plus 190. Carl Williams money line minus 192. Justin Tafa plus 154. And if you're betting Justin Tafa, I'm guessing you're going to think he's going to get a knockout. Justin Tafa by knockout plus 220. But yeah, give me Carl Williams to win this fight via decision. Up next, main event of the evening, we have Thug Rose Namajunas taking on Amanda Ribas. Yeah, and this is one, y'all, where it's like the weight class doesn't really matter here because both fighters fight at both weight classes. Amanda Ribas been more active recently, but if you're just getting knocked out, it doesn't really do much for you. So Amanda Ribas is a chinny fighter, but it's because she just doesn't move her head. D-Rose pointed out earlier, like on the podcast, how she'll be doing all this stuff and her head is just still just straight on the line, just ready to be cracked. And Rose has power. So I truly don't think there's a way that Amanda Ribas wins this fight at all. Rose Namajunas is minus 225 your favorite. Amanda Ribas plus 180. And yeah, y'all, this is just one of these cards where if you just parlay up just two fighters that you're confident in and just maybe put a little bit on it, plus money's there. Plus money is there this weekend, and I think that's why I'm worried. And it's maybe because I am more confident than I should be in certain fighters this weekend. So give me Rose Namajunas to finish Amanda Ribas. What is that? Probably knock her out, but Rose Namajunas double chance KO or sub plus 115. Yeah, just give me Rose money line and just be happy with it. I don't just take the Rose money line. Rose is about to get another highlight KO. Dude, it wouldn't surprise me one single bit, and it should happen just because Amanda Ribas is just chinny and just Rose better in every. Rose is a former champion. Amanda Ribas hasn't even gotten close to that point. So That being said, nothing wild, nothing would bring me more joy. Hopefully, we don't have to hear her bullshit Octagon interview. She's like, "Hi guys, I think it's a match." God, I hate her fucking voice. Anyway, yeah. So with that being said, it's time for the change to the cheddar, baby. We're gonna make these parlays, or I'm gonna show you all the parlays that I have made. I need to move out of here. All right. So up first, our first parlay that I have is yeah, we're starting off like this. Starting off with the most I think I've put on any bet here on a Change to Cheddar show. So first bet I have $25 on this 3-leg, $25 to win 74.53. It's a 3-leg at plus 198. It is Cameron Simon versus Peyton Talbot to start round 3 at minus 280. It is Carl Williams money line, and it is Rose Namajunas money line. And if she comes out Thug Rose, we should cash this tomorrow night. $25 to win 74.53. And that's kind of what I mean. Usually I'm betting $5 and $10, just trying to win a lot on my $5 or $10. Me, the way I'm feeling this weekend is like, I really don't see how any of those don't happen. This fight should start round 3. Carl Williams should win this fight with ease, and Rose Namajunas should win this fight with ease. The crazy thing is it's a fist fight, and anything can happen. So our next one is $5 to win 97.76. So it is a plus 1855, so 1,855, and it goes like this. Billy Quarantillo, 3 or decision, plus 140. Peyton Talbot, 3 or decision, plus 140. Carl Williams, 3 or decision, plus 135. And Thug Rose Namajunas, minus 225 money line. $5 to win, basically 100. 97.76 is what we are winning there. I do have, you guys said something. Tim saying looks good. I mean, that's the way it feels every weekend, Tim. It feels every weekend it looks good. I feel like it's going to hit. and then the judges rob us. All right, this is a straight bet that I have. I have $10 on Peyton Talbot to win in round 3. Yeah, Peyton Talbot round 3 plus 1,300. I like it. I like it. I like it. $10 to win 140. We hit that one bet. It's basically a change of cheddar, you know. But speaking of change of cheddar, we do have 2 change of cheddar bets, $5. We have, 2 change of cheddar, $5 on each one of them. One to win 234 and one to win 2,000. So our first one, change of cheddar parlay. I believe the majority of these are on the prelims too. So kind of like a little prelim change of cheddar parlay we got here. We got a 4-leg plus 4,776. It's Mick Parkin, 3 or decision at plus 125. It's Julian Erosa, 3 or decision at plus 320. It is Trey Ogden, 3 or decision at plus 115. And Billy Q, 3 or decision at plus 140. $5 on that will win you $243.81. Trey Ogden fight going to be a little risky. I don't know. But our big one this weekend, it's only 3 legs, y'all. 3 legs, $5 to win 2,000. And here it is. Fernando Padilla to win by submission in round 2 or 3 at plus 1,200. Peyton Talbot to win by submission in round 2 or 3 at plus 1,600. And then Thug Rose Namajunas to finish Amanda Ribas. KO or submission, doesn't matter how, plus 115, $5 to win $2,375. Yeah, no giant ones this week. No 8 legs, no 9 legs, no 7 legs. I'm just picked the ones I was confident in, and I bet the money on it. And hopefully we can come out positive this week. So that is the change to cheddar parlays for the week. Let's see. Jim Card Collect saying, hope you win some cash, Matt. I appreciate it, Jim Card Collecting. And speaking of cards, let's get into the weekly Predict the Fight game. Let me get the little banner up on the screen and let you guys know. So with that being said, if you guys don't know how to play the weekly Predict the Fight game, let me show you real quick. So it is for the members only. So if you would like to become a member here on the channel, I'll show you how to do that right now. So every week for our members, and to become a member, you just click this join button right here. It is $5 a month, but every week you get a chance to win UFC cards, and at the end of the month we do duck races for UFC cards again. So with that being said, for the weekly Predict the Fight game, it will be over here on the community tab on my channel, and just like it is every single week, I put a little post up here. It's time for the Predict the Fight game, and the members give a few examples here of what I'm looking for. Put a picture here of the fight that, well, I don't know what happened there. I guess I clicked it. Put a picture there of the fight that it's going to be on, and then the members give their predictions, and whoever predicts it correctly wins the cards. If no one predicts it correctly, then no one wins the cards. But it's okay. So that is how to play the game. So right after the stream tonight, you guys can check for the members. You guys can check right back here on the community tab, and a picture will be up of Thug Rose Namajunas versus Amanda Ribas. We're going to do the main event this weekend because why not? But yeah, feel like we might have a tie this weekend. But let me show you the cards that you can win this weekend. So let me get my camera flipped around real quick, and let's see here. So H Pro Cam, that is flipped around. And so our options this week are either this 2023 UFC Optic Blaster Box. As soon as Tops comes out, I'll be able to get some Tops. Or these 10 cards. And these 10 cards are Edmund Shabazian 2022 Panini UFC Hyper. It is a Hyper for Edmund Shabazian from 2022 UFC Prism. From 2022 UFC Optic. This is a blue Velocity Thug Rose Namajunas from 2023 UFC Optic. This is a Dominator's Purple for Thug Rose Namajunas. And this is a new one. I got this one in the video this past week from 2024 Topps Chrome. We got a purple hobby exclusive for Thug Rose Namajunas here. Not numbered, but it is your purple refractor. So that is our Thug Rose Namajunas cards. Well, we got another one here. We do have a from 2021 Select. We got a red disco. That is going to be 12 of 199 on the number from 2021 Select. First year Select. Thug Rose Namajunas. Red Rose. And then we've got some Juicy J cards here. We've got 2023 Chronicles Rookie Season Ticket. 65 of 99 for Juicy J, Julian Arosa. We've got a 2023 Select, what is this? Concourse level, 55 of 99 Red Disco for Juicy J, Julian Arosa. I guess we have a T-City in here. Red T-City from 2022 Chronicles. I don't know why that's in here. 96 of 199. But Red T-City Flux is in there as well. And then 2 autographs this week. 2 legends. We've got a Frank Mir Spectre autograph from 2023 Chronicles. And then from 2021 Chronicles, we do have the legend that is Boss Rutan. 2 autographs there. So these 10 cards, 2 autographs, 2 Julian Arosa, 1 T-City, and 1, 2, 3, 4 Thug Rose, and an Edmund Shabazian. So these 10 cards or this blaster, if you can predict the fight correctly between the main event tomorrow night between Thug Rose Namajunas and Amanda Ribas. So that is the cards for the Predict the Fight game this week. Here we go. So that's where we're at. Hope you win some cash, Matt. And then Lush saying that Boss Rutan is mine, boy. Sorry. Lush, I'm surprised you would want that. I know you are a one who likes to gamble, so you like to pick the blaster. But if you want the Boss Rutan, man, when you win, you can have it, because I believe I have a couple. Man. So, and even if you don't win, I'll have another one coming up for a chance soon. But yeah, with that being said, y'all, I should probably let y'all know. Let me check my calendar real quick because your boy has had to start using his calendar. I'm just getting busy in life right now. So today is Friday. Tomorrow night is the fights on Saturday. The members duck race, y'all, will either be this Sunday on the 24th, or I will end up doing the Monday recap and the duck race both on Monday. It depends how busy my Sunday is because my car is just dying, and I'm trying to get a new vehicle right now, and it's just been a hassle. So trying to get that worked out Sunday. So hopefully either I get it taken care of and it's over and I'm free the rest of the day Sunday, or if not, then I'll do it Monday. But yeah, the members duck race will be either Sunday or Monday. I'll for sure get a schedule, and you guys will see it scheduled, and I'll be sure to put it up on Instagram and all that, and I'll be sure to let everyone know as much as I can. But just keep an eye out on the channel. Sunday sometime you should see some kind of update about when the members duck race is. And yeah, that's just the win UFC card just for being a member here on the channel. So appreciate it. Let's see. Be honest. Rose was always a fluke fighter. Flukes in all her good performances. Really? That's what you think? You think when she head kicked Zhang Weili, that was a fluke? What about when she knocked out Joanna? That was a fluke? I just don't think that was a fluke, man. I mean, she has boring performances every now and then. Sometimes she shows up in not in a good headspace. I think she's a really emotional fighter. But fluke, I don't believe so. I think she is a fantastic fighter, to be honest. Let's see. My gambling has been off these past few weeks. I feel you, Lush. I feel you, dude. Let him know. I mean, you just said, fluke. I don't think so. I mean, everyone has their opinion. But that's just my personal opinion. I'm a fan of most fighters, unless your name's Jamie Pickett. Then I'm not a fan of you, or Josh Fremd. Just not a fan of you. I'm just going to call you ass. But, aside from those, I'm a fan of the majority of the fighters. Here we go. Hello, Matt spitting some of the craziest chaos we've ever seen. That's not flaky. All right, y'all. With that being said, I appreciate all y'all for stopping by here tonight for Change to Cheddar here on the Golden Octagon. We are trying to win some money this weekend. We're trying to get out of poverty and into the rich land. But with that being said, I truly appreciate all y'all for stopping by. If you are spending your hard-earned money on fights this weekend, please be careful betting your money, because at the end of the day, this is a fist fight and anything could happen. Someone can get snoozed just like that, and you're like, there went my bet. Or these corrupt judges can rob you like they did this past weekend. So with that being said, stay safe out there, y'all, and I will either catch you guys Sunday night or Monday for a bunch of stuff here on Monday. So I appreciate all y'all for stopping by. Lush giving the peace, and we appreciate you. Stay safe and good luck. Yeah, good luck everyone this weekend. Let's win some money. I'm gonna get out of here. Peace, y'all.